am back. I hope the volume's not too high, because it's a little loud, but I know it gets really quiet once the game actually starts, so. Yeah, I'm finally back. I know for most people it won't really be much of a difference, but for me
indeed.
it's been quite a little while.
It is called
Almost a full year
Lothric,
now. Oh, it is really loud.
where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge.
Yeah, hopefully everything's all good, because I was a little rusty, I won't lie.
In venturing north,
so it took me a little while to set things up, because I kind of forgot what I was supposed to do in
discover
OBS.
the truth of the old words.
I even had to redo my entire thumbnail, because I didn't realize the one I picked before I stopped, like a year ago, was really bad. Like, I didn't like the way it looked.
Without thrones.
So, I had to, like, go change all that, and hopefully it should be good now. But we'll see once I'm done. But yeah, I'm really excited to play this game, because I was really looking forward to playing this again.
When the link of fire is threatened,
wow, that is loud. My eardrums.
The bell tolls. Unearthing the old lords of Cinder.
Wow, that's showing up on red on my audio. My goodness. Yeah, we're gonna have to load that to like 3 or whatever it was on before.
Aldrich, saint of the deep.
Alright, I'm still letting this play out, even though my eardrums are about to burst. At least the cutscene goes kind of hard.
Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers.
Man, I can't wait to fight these guys again. Really long time.
And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the giant.
Music really going hard. So hard I can't even hear anything. Why was that so loud?
Only
that was
in
like
truth,
on full red.
The lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Man, I can't believe this game is 10 years old now. This is crazy how good games were in like 2016, 2015. They still hold up really well. Is it finally over? My ear's finally safe. Oh, finally, I can actually hear things. That was one of the loudest cutscenes I ever heard. Alright. Who am I gonna make this time? Probably the same thing I usually do. Just make some cursed looking dude. I also think I judged Dark Souls 2 a little too harshly because they still have the same issue with the Xbox thing. So I guess it wasn't just Dark Souls 2. No, I'm fine the way I am. I mean, I'm gonna have a helmet on, so this won't really matter much. I think it'll just probably be a knight like always, because I always just like using the knight class. It wasn't nice changing the dumb Dark Souls 2 though. That guy, whoever that guy was, I forgot what his name was. It's been so long, but that guy really helped me get through Dark Souls 2. I won't even lie. That was a really fun build he had me do. I remember I usually start out with the life ring, but maybe we can try something else this time. The problem is, because these are like one-use items, it's like, I don't know why you would just choose a life ring. Yeah, I don't know why you need this. Like, you're already gonna get souls pretty fast. Yeah, we're just gonna choose the life ring again, because everything else does not look very good. Let's see. That's just presets. We don't care about that. What is the back button on this keyboard? Okay, there we go. Q. Fortunately, I have no idea what the controls are going to be this time because the Xbox just keeps taking over. Let's look really buff. I don't think that's really an option, so let's just give myself a really big head. Let's see. Could be young. I sure would love to know what the button is for sample. E? Nope, not E. R? Hey, there we go. Oh, so over the top. Probably gonna be hearing that later on. Some of those bosses. I forgot how over the top those voices were. Okay. Gotta look buff, of course. Yeah, I don't need all that. I know in this game you can also make some pretty crazy looking faces, but I kind of forgot how to do that though. How do I change this? Can I just touch it? Nope. Okay. Can I give myself a really big head? There's an option to change it by 10, but of course on keyboard I don't know what that button is. Okay. That's how do I change this? Okay, here we go. Nice and slow. It looks really weird, but let's go with it. What does it look like with armor on? Okay, it looks about the same. He looks pretty big. As much as I want to spend time on this, the problem is that the keyboard controls kind of stink for right now because I don't know what the buttons are. I really wish FromSoft would fix that because at first I thought it was my controller because I tried unplugging my controller and going back in. It still had these pop-ups down here. So I guess these games were originally supposed to be played on controller, I suppose. All right, I do want to make like one thing that makes me look cursed. Cause I was looking at like my older streams and I forgot how hilarious my Dark Souls 1 guy looked. He had the most hilarious face I've seen. I kind of want to replicate that again if I can. This was a way to speed this up. I have to keep holding down the arrow keys. Okay, this is making myself look big. I don't really care much for that. I want to make a cursed face. What does this do? So why does it... Looks like you're looking down. It's a little weird. What does this do? Okay, I don't know what that's changing. Okay, face shade. Here we go. Now we can make the weird looking stuff. Okay, I don't know what's happening, but this looks really cursed, so we're on the right track. Get him some big old fish eyes. What is happening? Alright, we're already making something cursed. Nice. Give him a really weird nose. It's also messing up his eyes for some reason. But his forehead. What do we put this to max? Okay, they don't really change much. Now he looks like an old lady. I don't know what is happening there, but I like it. Let's keep it up. He's gonna look like some really old lady. Is that the look we're going for right now? What is happening to his face? Oh, now his eyes are phasing through his skull. That's a good start too. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. Let's put this on max. Okay, that didn't really change much. It looks just as cursed as before. What about his... What about this stuff? I don't know what it means by deep, but we're about to find out. Okay, that's not really changing much. I want to actually completely change it if I can. Okay, he's looking a little bit angry now. That's good. Let's keep it up. Nose bridge height. Okay, now it looks like his nose is phasing into his freaking cheeks, on his face. Well, this is definitely gonna be a new look. I don't think I made someone look like this before. Just put everything on max, and this is what you get, I guess. Okay, nothing seems to be changing there. Let's see what happens if we go all the way back instead. Okay, that's not really changing much. Let's see. Okay, now it looks like he wants to kill me. Okay. Now he looks like an alien. Okay, what about this? Brow ridge height? I don't know what that does. I think it's supposed to raise his eyebrows maybe, but it's not really changing anything. He looks really happy now, though. Okay, I see. It's starting to make his eyebrows, like, close in on each other. Let's put this all the way back instead. Alright, now he looks even more angry. Let's go. What about this one? Okay, that's raising his eyebrows even more. I like this one. Alright, we got some weird looking troll face. Ooh, eyes. Okay. What are we gonna do for eyes? Actually, hold on. Can I switch the controller real quick for this? Okay, I'm gonna switch the controller just because it'll be easier for me to, like, change this. So a lot faster now. Okay, it's looking good. Oh my gosh, look at his eyes. Oh man, this is perfect. I like this one. All right, looking handsome there. Let's have it go all the way out. What is this guy? What is this guy's face? Wow, this feels a lot nicer on controller actually. I almost low-key wanted to switch. Give him that chunky nose. Let's go like all the way down. Like Squidward. Alright, that gets making it go even further down. Let's just give him a super long nose. It goes all the way down to his mouth. Okay. Nostrils, okay. Let's have it go down even more. Might even reach his chin by the time we're done. Man, bro's got the... I forget, there's a character in the show I watch out a big nose like this. I know there's like this one woman in like that really weird Garfield movie. That not live action, it was like a cartoon. There's some woman that had like a really long nose. Almost like, what was her name? Miss Fowl from Jimmy Neutron. Anyone remembers that show? Alright, looking good. Let's have him look really happy. Just filled with joy. He also got stung by like 20 bees too. Got those chickmunk cheeks right there. Let's have him look super happy. Like he's just filled with joy. He's gonna be fighting Nameless King with a big old smile on his face. Alright, looking good, looking good. Let's give him a gigantic mouth too. Why not? Give him a super wide mouth, just like the Dark Souls 1 dude. Alright, now let's give him an actual crimson chin. Like, let's make it like really long. Alright, there we go. Make him even more swollen. Give him some nice cheekbones. Alright, there we go. Made ourselves a really handsome devil. Let's give him some nice hair as well. What do you even have for hair options? I give him some goofy hair to go along with his freaking face. Why not? Ooh, actually, it almost looks like Virgil's hair. Why don't we make this gray? Or white? Okay, yeah, this looks like Virgil. That looks amazing. Virgil if he got stung by like 50 bees. Let's see. Perfect. Okay, yeah, I know Virgil doesn't have a beard, but this looks really hilarious with one, though. I almost want to give him one, just how goofy this looks. But we won't give him one. We'll have him actually look like Virgil. Alright, there we go. For the eyes. Shouldn't really need to change too much with that. If I actually wanted to try, I honestly could make him look like Virgil, but we're not gonna do that. He's gonna be wearing an helmet most of the time anyways. I don't remember what Virgil's eye looked like, but we'll just make them silver. There's even more I can do with his eyes. Oh, that's for makeup. I don't really care about that. I don't really need that at all. Okay, that should be it. A goofy looking face for a goofy looking guy. I don't know what that one was for. I must have been on another character I made. That guy actually looked normal. Yeah, that's like the most normal looking dude I've ever seen. Alright, that's my guy. Virgil's grandpa. Alright, that should be it. Is there anything else I need to do? And all that just went right out the window because now he's wearing a helmet. But hey, if I ever take it off though, you'll see one handsome guy. Oh, that should be it then. I'm gonna actually start the game and lower the volume so the cutscenes don't hurt my ears again. Oh man, finally. I feel like I spent like almost an hour just trying to customize my character. Yeah, but I've been looking forward to playing this game again. It's been a long time since I actually played through a whole playthrough of this. And man, it's been even longer since I fought Nameless King, but low-key though, I feel like Nameless King's gonna be like a cakewalk after everything else I be in now. Because when I fought Nameless King the first time, that was like way back then. I didn't play any Dark Soul game. Why is the sensitivity so crazy? Whoa. Sensitivity is going wild. I might need to change that later if it becomes a problem. Or if it makes someone dizzy while they're watching, I might change it. But for now, I'll try to deal with it. The hardest part will be figuring out the controls because the PC is not showing up here. And I'm very certain it's not my controller because I already unplugged that. Okay, that's Q. Whoa. Calm down. This feels really smooth on PC though. I don't know what it was about 2016, 2015 games. They just looked amazing and just ran amazing. I don't know what was going on during that era, but they were cooking. Yeah, I might definitely change the sensitivity on the camera at some point though. This is really fast. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna change that real fast because that might make me dizzy at some point. Let's try on 3. I guess a little better now. It still goes a little crazy when I do this, but still feels a lot smoother though. Yeah, I'm curious how easy this game's gonna be now since I played so many other Dark Soul games after this game. Plus I played Bloodborne, Sekiro, Lies of P. I played so many Souls-likes. Oh yeah, I forgot. I should probably turn on the volume in case I hurt my eardrums again. What was the volume even on before? Oh, here it is. Yeah, let's just change that down to 3. Hopefully that will be better. Now it's a little quiet though. Which was like a 3.5 or something. Let's just put sound effects on 4 and see how that sounds. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, buddy. Okay, that swipe sound was a little loud. So maybe we'll just switch this. Because I'd rather have it be a little too quiet than a little too loud. I do kind of wish I had like a normal setting though of like 0 to 100 instead of just like 0 to 10. It's a little annoying. I forgot how to kick, but I do remember it was really annoying. Okay, yeah, it's W plus left click really fast. I can already tell mistakes will be made with that. I do miss the ragdoll physics though, those are so funny. Just ragdoll the enemies. Man, that's what Souls-likes need, man. They need more ragdolls. Bring the ragdoll physics back. Cause I was actually playing Lies of P like recently. There's some DLC that came out last year. I never got to play it, so I finally decided to get it. And man, that DLC was really fun. I don't think I enjoyed it as much as probably the Bloodborne DLC or the Ring City, but it was still up there for like one of the best DLCs though, and like compared to like other games, of course. And that final boss in that DLC was really hard, especially because I was on New Game Plus 1, because you have to do a lot of like dumb stuff to actually get to the DLC. Unfortunately, like you have to basically get to the end of the main story to even get there. So if you played on New Game Plus, you're out of luck. Kind of forced to play the whole game on New Game Plus. So unfortunately, that made the final boss way harder than I think he was supposed to be. Because I was struggling that guy for hours. Like, I spent like almost the whole day yesterday just trying to fight him. Okay, I'm actually getting distracted. I actually need to know where I'm going. I know that's the right path. I noticed a lizard dude down here, right? Yep, look at that. We already kicked on accident. Not even like 30 minutes in the game, and I'm already screwing up the kicks right there. Okay, was there anything down here, or am I all good? I know this place isn't that big. Just with these type of games, you never know. You might miss something like really important in the corner. What? Oh, let's just turn back. Like, even the game's like, yeah, you don't want to fight that lizard guy right now. I remember back then, though, when I first played, I just went straight head in and fought the lizard. I might have died like once or twice, maybe, but I did beat him, though. I do think it's funny back then when I used to just make, like, walkthroughs of my games, didn't even talk at all. I think I uploaded, like, 2 videos of, like, no commentary. And then I was just kind of like, yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just gonna stop doing it. I kind of just forgot about it. Wow, that's a lot of damage right there. Oh, thank goodness. That healing is so much better than Dark Souls 2. I do not miss the Dark Souls 2 heal, man. That Dark Souls 2 heal was terrible. And thankfully, what was it? Adaptability is finally gone. Good riddance. Rest in piss. Because I know nobody liked adaptability, man. That was one of the worst things about Dark Souls 2. Even though I still did damage even with my shield on. So far, though, he's actually not that bad. It's pretty easy attacks to look out for. Gotta be careful with the ice, though. Hold on, I think I hear my controller vibrating. I guess I forgot to unplug it. Man, to think we used to struggle on that back in the day. Funny. Alright, I'm gonna unplug my controller. That is getting annoying. Okay, hopefully that messed up my mic. Because sometimes whenever I unplug my controller, my mic messes up. But I think it should be good. Yep, and like I said, the pop-ups are still there. It still says press A. Man, if I died to Gundyr somehow, then I think I might be washed. Because of all the stuff I've done in the past, there's no way I should be dying to that dude already. This is going to be funny, though, if I end up struggling to, like, some of these other bosses somehow. Like Pontiff Selvin, whatever his name was. I don't think there's anything else here. I think it was just a lizard. Time to keep going. I think I'm also going to get rid of the Ashen Estus again because, like, I'm probably not going to do any, like, mage stuff because I usually never do. I've always been more of a melee guy. But I do like to use Pyromancy, though, whenever I get some spells. I know there's some really good spells in this game, though, like if you do like to do mage. Yep, none of that stuff even helps me, so I'm gonna have to just wing it. Man, look how pretty this game looks. I think this is 10 years old. Yeah, this is definitely a good game to start out with, though, if you ever want to get into the Souls games. I'm glad this is my first game. Oh, thank goodness it's a bonfire, because I don't want to fight the dude with only one Estus. Wow, that's it? Oh, I guess I can't get rid of the... Can't get rid of the Ashen thing yet. I should be able to beat the boss. Only 3 Estus. I like to beat him without using any, but I don't really trust my skills enough to be able to do that. I may be good at these games, but I don't think I'm good enough to do hitless runs like some of those pros out there. I do think this game is probably going to be easier than Dark Souls 2, though, just because of the enemy placement is actually balanced, and I'm not going to be getting ganked by like 50 enemies like you were saying in the Dark Souls 2 streams, because that was miserable. I was actually crashing out in that game a few times, I won't even lie, because of just how many enemies were bombarding me. Like, see, this is pretty normal. Look at that, just 2 enemies die really fast. Look, he didn't even spam his bow that many times. He shot 1 time, and then he waited his turn. This was Dark Souls 2, they would have followed me all the way up here. They would have kept following me, never left. They might even try to join me in the boss room. That's just how freaking crazy they were back then. I know there's somewhere you could jump. Ooh, I'm about to learn how to jump again. Let me see. Don't you hold spacebar and press it again? Ooh, that's so janky. I hate the jump button in these games. Thank goodness for Elden Ring adding that dedicated jump button, man. Like, I don't know why Miyazaki thought it was a good idea to add parkour into these games with no dedicated jump button. Easy. I do think it's funny, the first time I played this game, I had like the basic sword for like majority of the game until like I got to the end, and then I think I finally switched to like Lord of Cinder's weapon. But I remember I didn't really like, because I was so bad at Souls games back then, like, because this is my first game, I didn't really know how to build character or build, like, make builds or anything like that. I think I already went down there, because I can already see the body. Need to try not to get myself lost. Alright, here we go. Let's see how we do first try. Thankfully, I got my trusty shield. That should protect me from most of these hits. Let's pull out that sword. And we'll proceed to not even get to use that sword. And I'm already kicking. Awesome. Whoa. Wow, that does such little damage. Yeah, those are some very predictable attacks. Pretty crazy first boss, though. Yeah, if you see going to side to side, it's not that bad. Wow. And I think apparently some people died to this boss. I don't know how, but people actually did die to this boss. That was one of the easiest bosses I ever fought in my life. Just keep going behind him, smacking him, and then he's dead. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing else here, so we'll just rest. The good news is I should actually be able to use this Ember mechanic more, because if everything goes well, I should not die that many times. I think most of my deaths will just be gravity, to be honest. I feel like a lot of my deaths in Dark Souls 1 was just from gravity. Camera sensitivity is still a little weird. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Because I play Liza P on my PlayStation, so this is gonna take some getting used to. Ooh, I wonder if I can beat that samurai guy by myself without exploiting him. Because I know most people just push him off, but let's see if I can do it without pushing him off. I want to figure out what the parry button is too. I actually want to test that out. I feel like I'm pretty good at parrying now because man, Liza P, you have to parry that final boss of the DLC. If you don't parry, you're actually just dead. You do so much damage, and the combos are crazy. Like, people thought Melania's stuff was really fast. They have not found that guy. That guy has some of the fastest moves I've ever seen. What are you guys doing over here? If you stayed asleep, I might have spared you, but now you're just asking to get killed. Okay, I probably should go up here first. I hope I don't jinx myself, but I feel like one of these days I'm going to accidentally dodge and fall off a building. I could just see it happen at least once. I wonder how I'm going to do in the Ring City this time, because all those late game bosses like Madir, Nameless King, I used to always struggle on them like crazy in the past, but I wonder how easy they'll be now. Especially Nameless King, because I find enemies in like Elden Ring that are way faster than him. So I'm wondering how his attacks will be this time. One thing that'll be consistently annoying though is the dogs. Probably the most hated enemy in the series. Because no matter what game you play, they're always killing you. I already got an Ember. That was fast. Hopefully I won't have to use a lot of those. Because I'm trying to see if I can just go through the whole zones without even dying. Because it saves me a lot of time. Alright, let's see if I can actually kick when I want to kick. There we go. That's how you do it. Just do a little Spartan kick there. Okay, is there anything else here? I know there's some jump you could do, but I don't think that's here yet. I think I have to get inside first. Because I know there's like a key you have to use to open up an area up there, but I know a lot of people just jump and exploit without having to use the key. So I wonder if I can pull that off. Was that an item up there? Oh, there we go. Oh, I hear someone. What are you doing there? Trying to stab me in the back, and I just kicked again. Not by choice. All that kicking is not by choice, except that other one. I don't think YSP even had a kick. Which, thank goodness, because kicking should also just have a dedicated button. I don't know why you have to do this really stupid thing to kick. It's just really weird. Anything else? Or am I done? I'm trying not to miss anything. I'm pretty sure the jump is not here either. I think it's like get inside. Alright, where's the samurai guy at? Let's take him out. He's definitely here. I can see the blood stains. Where does somebody get that mace already? Is there a build that just gives you a mace already? Because I wouldn't mind trying to use one in this playthrough. And look at all these blood stains. I think it might be from the same guy, actually. There he is. I wish I got parried. I kind of want to test that out on him. Wow, that damage is really terrible. Whoa. Okay, he does a lot of damage already. We definitely not supposed to fight him this early. I had to say it, but I might have to exploit him because this is going to be kind of annoying. I already used 2 S's just from 1 hit alone. What the? Did he already parry already? Yo, that's insane. How did he already do that? Well, this guy's still consistently hard. That has not changed. I might have to leave and come back. I hate to say it, because he's still kind of hard. That NPC knows how to parry. Also, the damage I'm doing is just really bad. Yep, I'm out. See ya. You're still the king. But don't worry, I'll be back 10 levels later. I will be back. Please don't follow me in here. This is a no enemy zone. Okay, I should be safe now. Time to stick this bad boy in. I got to see you again. It's been such a long time.
I'm a firekeeper.
Best firekeeper in the series.
I tend to the
Changed my
flame,
mind.
and the lords have left their thrones. And to this end, I am at thy side. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Guess I wasn't the first pick to be the main character. In this game, the main characters didn't want to do their job, so now I'm the backup choice. Alright, I'm gonna do... What build am I gonna do this time? Because Liza P's leveling up system is a lot more simpler. There's a lot more choices in this one. Let's see. I usually focus on vitality first. Wow, you got a lot of vitality. A lot more HP. HP I don't care much about. I usually worry about this later when there's a spell I actually want to use. So I'm going to leave this blank for right now. Okay, I think that's good. Then once I find a weapon I want to use, then I will actually start to build.
Ashen One, to be unkindled is to sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels. Ashen One, sovereign. I will Ashen One.
A lot of Ashen One.
So I'm Ashen One. Farewell, may the...
Do I have any exposition to give me?
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Gives me conniptions.
Conniptions. That's a big word right there.
Return them to their molding thrones. But we're talking true legends with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
You said anything about licking boots. I want the boots. I'll be the type of person that wear the boots right after I take it from him.
Asking us to seek the lords of Cinder. We're talking true legends. Those.
Okay, you're just saying the same thing again. Can't wait to fight some of these bosses again. I remember how hard the Abyss Watchers were.
That unkindled, I am Ludlow. Look not in bewilderment as I say. If substantiation be thy want, this sad cadaver.
Cadaver?
No need to be coy.
These guys talk in a very interesting manner.
Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords, as kindling for the linking of the fire, the fast fading flame, a reenactment of the first linking. So it is. I became Lord of Cinder. I may be but small.
If you say so, buddy.
Knowest thou? Now.
And it's funny too, out of all the Dark Souls story, this one is probably also one of the more easier to understand. Basically just, let's continue what we did in Dark Souls 1. And only this time it's 5 people. And your job is to just get them back. By killing them for some reason. But thankfully there's other options that I am going to try to do. At least one of them. I forgot what those do. I think that helps my healing. Not many spells yet. Oh, finally. This is also a lot more organized too. I really like this menu more. I'm sure some OG fans probably didn't like that. Having fast travel at the beginning of the game compared to Dark Souls 1, but honestly, I don't really mind. I think fast travel is a nice feature to have immediately. This makes it easier.
Pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine.
Whoa, an actual Dark Souls 2 reference.
Weapons. I've lots of little things.
They didn't just forget about it.
I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give Ashen One as is thy want.
Why does she even want souls? Like, I don't really know what you're gonna do with this. You have to buy a white sign soap sign first? Or soapstone? I thought this game handed it to you. I didn't know you had to actually buy it right off the bat. I might as well just get it now. At least not like Bloodborne, where you have to get insight to actually summon your friends. Because I remember I had a huge trouble trying to get my friend to play this or Bloodborne one time because he didn't know how insight worked, and he also didn't want to have to beat one of the bosses by himself. Because I know you can get insight from other stuff, but the easiest way was to just beat a boss. Unfortunately, he couldn't even do that because I think he was already struggling on the first boss. I don't think there's anything else I need right now. I forgot you can just buy Homer Bones like right off the bat, like really fast. Guess might as well get the spell too. And that's all we can get.
Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy bring me with ash. Is it not our sorry fate? Ashen One, bring with. Is it not?
Man, I'm also gonna try to attempt to do the side missions, but I will definitely need a guide for some of those because I know there's a lot of different things you have to do, especially if you want to get one of those endings.
Well, I am Andre. I serve at this shrine.
The goat.
As a humble smith. You're in search of the Lords of Sindu. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. Let me smith you a weapon. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
It's also so nice having all the people right off the bat too. In Dark Souls 1, like you had to go really out of your way to find the friggin' blacksmith. Like you had to actually wait to unlock it, whereas now it's like everything's just here for you. Which I will say Dark Souls 2 did do that first, so I won't deny Dark Souls 2 did have a huge influence on this game, whether Dark Souls fans want to admit that or not. I don't think there's a point in repairing, because I'm pretty sure it just gets fixed whenever you rest, which makes it a lot easier. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't need any of those.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough, but when their durability is low, use a powder, or simply rest, but should chance impel, I'll hammer them back. They take no pleasure in so handle them.
Oh, that's right, they break. You have to actually go talk to them.
There are two simple reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens. Infusion is a more advanced form. Reinforcement requires tight. Bring the stones, and I'll fix my purpose after all. In battle, your weapons are your only friends.
Hurrah.
Infusing weapon, my humble coals won't. I know, it's an awful shame, but it's all I have. Oh, please don't give me that look, believe it or not. Oh, by the way, if you find any they can be used to reinforce either of your Estus flasks. Without those flasks, and they'll always stay with you. Huh? Weapons and so.
Alright, now just repeating.
Pretty, I don't.
It's so nice how straight to the point the game gets. This tells you right off the bat. Yeah, this is how you upgrade weapons. This really is like the best Dark Souls game to get into. And I feel like they kind of did that on purpose too. They know people, we're probably not going to start with 1 or 2. What is that sound? Is there something up there? It's probably that wolf. I think those might be the only NPCs here. I know, have to find some more as we progress. How do we get to that area that was locked? Or that needed a key? Isn't it like right up here? Okay, yeah, it should be right out there. And if I remember correctly, I know there's some loot up there, but I don't think we can reach it quite yet. So let's just go here first. I think this is also a Dark Souls 2 reference. Didn't even know the first time, but they did actually make a lot of references to Dark Souls 2 in here. Because unfortunately I played all the games backwards, so it was a little bit, the experience was a little bit different for me. But yeah, you're supposed to kick down this ladder by using this key that you can buy from that woman, I believe. But if you do time your jumps correctly, you could skip all that, I think, if you jump right here. I know it's a little hard to do, though, and they might have even patched it, so it might not even be possible anymore. So I'll attempt this a few times, and if nothing happens, then I'll just continue on with the game. I know there's a trick to doing this. I just don't remember. Oh, I think I remember now. It was going up this tree, jumping, and then moving to like the right really fast. Yeah, I think I remember it now. Let me see if I can pull it off. It's a little hard to do with the camera sensitivity, but they have to time this like perfectly though. But I'm very certain though it is the tree. That is the trick. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not really good at aiming it. It's also a little bit tricky too. But it's possible though. I've seen people do it. I don't think it's been patched out or anything. Oh, look at that. See, I almost got it right there. Yeah, I'm gonna give up on it, but it is possible. Just gotta time it correctly. Well, that should be everything for right now. I'm gonna actually continue with the main story. High Wall of Lothric. Really good start to the game. I really love this location. That's everything too that's just so good about Dark Souls 3. It just had like the best locations in the trilogy as well. Like, yeah, you get to go back to Enerlando. It's all ice now. A lot of cool areas. Even the swamp places, even though annoying, still look pretty cool. I can definitely see how I got through the game with a basic sword, though. A lot of these enemies aren't really tough enough to where you need to use different weapons. I like how pretty this looks. Oh my goodness. That's such a cool set piece. Look at that castle. And the best part is, I think you get to go there. Because the nice thing about Dark Souls, like every area you saw at some point, you actually did get to go and visit it. It's really cool. Did not mean to do that. Thankfully, it did not kill me. Is there an enemy that already saw me? Oh. Well, that's gonna be annoying. Man, this place is really cool. I really love the way it looks. Guess I'll equip this even though I can't use it. Because I don't even think I have an item for it. Alright, let's see. Oh, yes, nice having 4 rings again. Shout out to Dark Souls 2 for also introducing that. Okay, I'm not sure how my weight works in this game. Because in Lies of P, it does tell you when you're heavy. But I don't think this game does, so I kind of have to test it out. But I shouldn't have to worry about that, because I'm not going to equip anything else at the moment. I'll probably just equip a soapstone, just in case. I might use that later on. Should be all I need for right now. I know there's 2 pathways. I think this is the side area, so I guess we'll go here first. Oh, and there's some loot up there. Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot I rested, actually. I was wondering why he was still here. Whoa, what is that? This is a terrible spot to be. Man, I can see why I used to always use shields back then. Shields were very useful in Dark Souls 3. I don't know why, they were just so effective. At some point, if I get a good, like, weapon, I'll try not to use the shield. Because nowadays, I try to focus more on, like, damage only and just dodge instead. So I'll have to see once I actually start to get some good weapons. What's down here? Whoa, that's a big guy. Wow, he even staggers too. That's amazing. All right, that's a shortcut. Okay, now I might start dual wielding just because I want to take these guys out as soon as I can. Well, there's our big guy. Ouch. Man, even dual wielding, that guy is a little chunky. He's not trying to do that. Just trying to. There we go. Have to memorize the controls again. Don't think there's any loot here. Let's check up here next. Man, it's been so long since I played this game, I actually don't even know where anything is. So it'll pretty much be a fresh playthrough again. I say that, but I'm pretty sure one of these guys might turn into something very evil. Which one was it? Never mind, I guess that's not here yet. I guess that's later on. Ooh, a bow. Not gonna need a bow for right now, but I know that is good for some farms. I do think it's funny in Lies of P, they give you a bow, like a single bow. Like, all as soon as you start the DLC, and that's like the only time you'll ever get a bow. But it's always kind of funny because Lies of P is not really made for range, but if you do use the bow, it actually could be pretty effective against enemies. Especially if you fully upgrade it. But most of the time, though, you will not be using the bow. It's kind of useless, I'm not going to lie, especially for bosses. But I did see someone beat the final boss, I think, with a bow, though, so it could be possible to use it. Wow, I guess they didn't bother rendering it that stuff in the background. That looks that looks kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't think I was supposed to be looking at that for too long. All right, let's go the other way now. I think that's pretty much everything that's here. I always still wonder what the next Souls or Dark Souls game they're gonna make. Because I know FromSoft was making that Dust Bloods game, which I wasn't really that interested in. As soon as I heard them say like extraction-based game, I'm like, does Dark Souls really need to be an extraction game though? Like, I'm just like, who asked for this? Because whenever I think of Dark Souls, I don't think of an extraction shooter. Because I think Nyren worked out because it was kind of just more Elden Ring. Oh, now it's Elden Ring, but what was it? What was the word? Roguelite. Plus the co-op was pretty fun, so Nyren, I can understand Nyren, but I don't really know what they're trying to do with that Dust Bloods one though, especially when that's actually a new game. Whoa. Those guys could definitely kill you. There's enough of them. Man, unupgraded, this sword does a lot of damage already to enemies. At this point, I'm just getting as many souls as I can. I hear a survivor. There you are. I guess I'll come up here first. Uh-oh. I didn't like the way that guy was looking. Okay, who threw that? Whoa, there's a lot of enemies alive. Oh my goodness. Almost had my first death for a second there. Still better placement than Dark Souls 2. Because I think there were some enemies still alive. Like, look at that. This was Dark Souls 2. That guy would have followed me all the way up here and would have kept consistently trying to kill me. But now he thankfully just sits there and does not attack. When do I get the option to write down messages? I kind of want to write some whenever I get the chance. I gotta be careful. I'm already about to run out of S's already. That's really cool though. They already took down this dragon all by themselves. Wasn't there an item up there, or was I just why was I just seeing things? Okay, that's just this is the drop. Will that kill me if I fall right there? I'm like 90% sure that's gonna kill me, so I'm not gonna do that. If I had a message though, I would troll and just write something right there. Let's say, oh, loot down there, go drop. So remember when I first played this game? I won't lie, I was so gullible back then. So whenever someone said, oh, drop down right here, there's some loot, I drop down and then just instantly kills you. I'm like, really, man? I trusted you and that's how I got treated. Oh, is there actually loot? Never mind, if I put that message down, I guess I was telling the truth. So I see a little opening right there. There we go. I didn't even notice that guy. I know there was like a really good weapon, or maybe it was an armor, but it was a really good reward from an enemy in Anor Londo. I remember people were farming him for like a really long time. I don't remember what it was though. I just remember people complaining about how terrible that grind was, because the item discovery rate was like really low. There we go. Man, it's like kind of dark in here though. Wish there was some like lamp or something I could use. Or a torch. Did I get a torch yet actually? No, no torch yet. I know there was a knight up ahead that was a huge pain in the past. Why are there so many enemies right there? Wasn't there a dragon too? Oh, there he is. Whoa! That looks like it almost hit me. Calm down. That does not make me feel safe. I'm a little bit nervous considering I have no more healing items. Because there are a lot of enemies over there. Why are there like 5 of them? Oh. I forgot he does that. Alright, that's not good. I'm about to figure out a way to get in there. Run! No! Wow, how long does that last? Okay, I'm just make a run for it. Oh no, is that knight here? I don't have any healing items, man. Don't do this. See, I'm pretty sure if you have enough arrows, I think you can kill him like right there. But I already know the bows I have. I ain't doing any damage to him. Okay, I know for a fact there's a knight right here. There he is. Hello, buddy. You go easy on me. I don't have any healing items right now. I did not mean to kick you. My bad. I'm so sorry. Whoa, that... Okay, my stamina's already gone. Hold on, I have an idea. I'm about to rush to the bonfire. I know it's up here. That I do remember. All that matters is the bonfire. I don't care if he kills me afterwards. Why can't I rest? What is happening? Bro, if he follows me up here, I swear I'm gonna get pissed. Yes. Yay. Alright, we should be safe now. Alright, well, I'm gonna use the restroom. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, thankfully I have played the beginning part, I think, a few times in the past. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I do think I tried to play with my friend a few years ago. So I do always remember there was a bonfire up here. So thank goodness I remember that, because that guy would have definitely killed me. Especially with no SS or anything. So now I should be able to go kill him, because there is I can just keep going back to that bonfire until I die. But I'm gonna try to level up first, though.
Ah,
Alright, let me see what else I can get. Yeah, so I guess you have to go and find the thing to write stuff down. I don't know what this does. Strengthen connection to other worlds. Yeah, I don't know if I want to waste my upgrades on that right now. Man, it really does have like nothing though. Actually, this let me do spells. This I may buy right now, actually. Did I buy it? Okay, yeah, I did. Oh, I only need one more faith. Nice. Yeah, that's why I always use life ring, though. Life ring always comes in handy at the beginning of the game. Alright, let's upgrade my faith at least one time.
Very well, then taken.
Oh, that was everything, huh? Good thing I didn't buy anything else.
Farewell, Ashen, may the
Alright, let me see. How do you... Oh, there we go. Nice, that'll be useful later when I run out of Estus again. Fortunately, that's all I had enough for. But I shouldn't really have to get too many things or too many upgrades right now. Most of this will just be about dodging, really. I still need to figure out what the parry button is. It's not F. G? No, it's gestures. Q? Nope, not Q. Z? Let's just keep pressing keys until something happens. Okay, there we go, it's shift. Alright, let's test it out on an enemy when I get the chance. Because I do want to also go back and investigate where that stuff with the dragon is. Because I know there's some loot there that's pretty good. Yep, there's that knight, ready to be backstabbed. Hold on. I see you there. Whoa, hey. That's not fair, man. I know I was gonna stab you in the back, but that doesn't mean you stab me in the back. That's not how this works. Wow, he was way easier when I was not panicking. And he still ragdolls too. It's so funny. I love the ragdoll. Alright, let's see what this is. Firebomb, not really gonna need that right now. And thankfully they are distracted, so I'm gonna let them go do their thing down there. Wow, someone actually aggroed to me already. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna have to go on the other side. Which means I'm gonna have to hopefully survive one of those hits. I'm not trying to kick. Please stop kicking. Oh, now you want to breathe flames. You weren't doing that earlier. Okay, why do the skeletons get S's too? It's not even fair. Okay, are you actually dead, or are you still there? Are you not dead yet? Okay, I need to time when he's gonna breathe fire because I would like to actually go back down, please. Alright, that's what I was waiting for. Time to go. Wow, I know he had a raw gem on him. Oh, okay, don't do that yet. Are you gonna attack or are you just gonna stand there? The weapon almost looks like that that one weapon you can get in Dark Souls 1 that I remember I used a lot. Okay, I don't want to waste an Estus now, so let's try healing. Okay, now I need to wait for the right time to get in there. Go do your thing. Why did the dragon in this game like look like they got like little centipedes almost? Okay, if I can get him to breathe fire down here, maybe he won't breathe it up there. Okay, no, he still breathes it up there. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, when does the fire go away? I might have to just raw dog it and just go in there while I'm taking damage. Hurry up! Oh, there we go. That was a close one. As much as I want that loot over there, I definitely know I can't survive that right now. The good news is I don't think there's any penalty in this game if I die, so it's not like Dark Souls 2 where I just keep losing my health. So I should be good. Yep, and this I definitely do remember. I can even see his little teeth right there. Not fooling anyone there, buddy. I can see you breathing. Nope. I already know that's gonna kill me. Just keep spanking that booty and he'll be down. Yeah, bro does not know what to do right now. He's malfunctioning a little bit. Ooh, a deep battle axe. We already got something good already right off the bat. that really do less damage than what I already have? I guess it is I guess it does do dark damage. That's probably why. Okay, I'm not fat rolling, so let's see how good this axe is. I don't know what dark damage does, but we're gonna find out. Okay, at least got that checkpoint in case I die, because I am going to attempt to get the loot, but I don't know how much damage that fire is gonna do. Okay, let's get as much as I can. That is really annoying though. That is what screwed me up the most. But that was worth it. I'll gladly take that. Just let me get that item, please. Come on. Really, a club? That's all that was? Okay, I feel like using my shield won't really matter here, so I'm just gonna do this. Alright, I guess that's all I have then. Is it really worth that item right there? It better be something really good, because this is probably going to kill me once I grab it. That was terrible. That was a broken straight sword. Wow, that was really bad. Okay, those last two items look good, but I don't think it's worth losing my souls. I think if I ever have like 100 souls or something, I will go in there and just grab it, so then I'll just die. But for right now, I'm gonna leave that alone. Because souls are very precious at the beginning of this game. I need as many as I can get. Okay, I should be able to get like a level or two. I need to figure out what I need to invest into for later. So I know I'll probably need strength, dexterity.
Welcome home, speak.
But I don't know what weapon I'm gonna use. Like what my endgame weapon's gonna be. Okay. Why isn't it upgrading my first weapon though? I wouldn't mind using a long sword actually. Once I get one, I could try one out.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames go.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh wait, I actually do have one. But that's like the basic one though. I don't know if I want to use the basic sword the whole game again. I kind of want to use something more heavier this playthrough. But I am kind of curious how dual wielding is in this game, though. I never actually tried it before. And I do have 2 long swords, so maybe this might be good. Let's see how this works real quick. Alright, right off the bat, damn. Alright, well that wasn't as effective as I wanted it to be, but you can't do what if you want. I don't think it's like Dark Souls 2 where there's like unique animations for dual wielding. Alright, I cannot see. The camera is killing me. Alright. I don't think we're going to duel it anymore. I couldn't even get out of that. I'm just stuck. At least with my shield, I can get him away. Yeah, I'm just going back to the shield. That duel did not work out very well. There we go. Doubt there's anything here, but you never know. Okay, I think I'm supposed to go here next, so I'm gonna see what's down here. Great, another one of these guys. Let me see if I can backstab him. There we go. Man, enemies love being backstabbed in this game. It's really easy to do it. Yeah, enemies do love jumping you in this game. But thankfully it's not nearly as bad as Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2, they'll ambush you, follow you to the ends of the earth. They'll never go away. What? That was a bomb? I did not know that was oil. Damn. That guy caught me off guard. I was not expecting him to just lay bombs there for me. Well, there goes my Ember that I was hoping I would have till the boss. Who knew that would be what kills me? Never underestimate the little guys. Okay, this time I'm gonna let you throw that when I'm not in the room. Go ahead and throw your bomb. I'm waiting. There we go. Oh, I hear you. Ooh, a mail breaker. That might be good, actually. I actually don't even remember what's down here. Is there anything worthwhile? There's a guy in here. And it's locked. Sorry, buddy. You're going to have to sit in there for a little while because I don't know where the key is. Because I have to come back later. I hear a lot of enemies up ahead. Why is everything locked down here? these guys love jumping near the beginning of the game. Why was there just a dude sitting by the ladder? And these guys think they're JJK characters right now. All about the jumping. Okay, I forgot how that guy turning. He just killed all of his friends, too. Just let me get behind you real quick. Thank you. I can't even tell what his hitbox is and what isn't. Wow, that was loud. Even with the lower volume. I remember I used to struggle with that guy in the past. That was a lot easier now. Wish I knew where that key was. Oh, lizard. Lizard. Nope. Damn, how far is this guy going? There we go. I don't know if you can do this in this game, but I know in like the other games you can just, whenever he disappears, you can just close the game and go back in and he's still there. I remember I did that a lot in Dark Souls 1. Because I'm pretty sure it didn't even spawn in the enemies either, it just spawns him in. So even if you kill all the enemies here, they won't even come back, they'll just stay dead. Yeah, I don't think there's anything over there, so I'm not going to try to jump down. Alright, that's another ambush right there. The jumping is crazy in this game. Yeah, these enemies love to jump. I don't remember if that guy is tough, but I don't know if I want to fight him right now. More fire bombs. Okay, there has to be a checkpoint or something. Like, where's like the like key or something, so I can actually open one of those doors. All right, let's go. Come on. Maybe the key's on you. Okay, how was that not a backstab? Okay, now it wants to bomb. Not those other times. Lothric leggings. That's actually a little bit better. I wonder how much I need to actually start fat rolling. Let's find out. Wow, I can actually carry a lot on me before I start the fat roll. What? I guess we don't understand every joke. Thank you, messages. I might have actually missed that. Green Blossom. That might be a Demon Soul reference right there. Oh man, this reminds me. At some point, I will have to go back and play that game. Because I do like to stream all the Souls-likes at some point. Just, man, I know that's not going to be fun. Because even though Demon Souls has some easy bosses, the mechanics in that game are really awful. Like, World Tendency, I don't know who came up with that, but that was a terrible idea in my opinion. Because World Tendency is barely even explained. You can get soft-locked out of a lot of content by not knowing what it does. Plus, just having no Estus or any like permanent healing was really abysmal. Because you could just run out of heals, like if you weren't careful. Ooh boy, that's a lot of enemies down there. Let's try to ignore those guys for right now. What was happening to my camera right there? It's like forced me to look down for some reason. 'Cause that was not me. Okay, we're gonna go there later. I kinda look around first. Let's try looking in here. Bro, I see a dude right there. You're not slick, buddy. We know you're hiding. Dude really tried to jump me as well. Okay, this has to be fake. There's no way. Am I really gonna fall for this bait? Yes, I am. Every time, I always fall for it, even though you know it's not true. You just can't help but test it. Just worry that one of these days, that one of those messages will not be a joke. You'll miss out on some loot. But damn, like half of the, or 90% of the time, it's just a prank. Undead Hunter Charm. Forgot what that does. I hear another knight, unless it's the same dude. Okay, that's just him. Alright, let's go down there now. Hopefully they'll come out one at a time. I know I've said this so many times in the stream, but if this was Dark Souls 2, all of them would jump me by now. Is that a mimic? No, there's no way they'll put a mimic this, like, in this spot. Wasn't this the game where if you hit, like, those type of chests, and it was a mimic, you would just get junk and miss out on the loot? I remember there's one game that did that. That was kind of annoying. We would just miss out on, like, good loot because you thought it was a mimic. I already hear those dogs attacking me. Are you serious? Okay, maybe I could just make a run for it once I drop down. I can tell that guy wants me dead really badly. He's giving me that look. Oh boy, there's no good place to drop down here, is there? Can I at least take down one of you guys with me? And this is where I run. See ya. That's too many enemies. Oh, but there's actually only two. Never mind. Whoa! Damn, that was a lot of damage. Oh, I'm about to walk back now. Damn, that sucks. That's what I mean. I wish there was a checkpoint. Damn, that's a long way down. I have to walk all the way back. Still no key to open the doors. Alright, this is where we speed run. Come on, time to get out of here. Don't mind me, guys. I mean you no harm. So leave me alone and let me get my souls. What was that? What is going on up there? Man, at least enemies stagger really easily in this game. That really saves me a lot of times. Okay, we already did that. Okay, there's nothing here. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Didn't I already go this way? Oh, nope, I did not. Okay, I need to be careful. If I hit that chest, I might get, might lose out on the reward. Ooh, a Silver Eagle kite shield. That actually looks kind of good. Actually, I probably don't need that right now. I'll just leave it. Alright, let's go for round 2. Okay, hold on. I'm just going the same way again. Alright, there we go. Alright, come on out, guys. Let's go. Thankfully, one of them aggroed to me, which is kind of... I did not think that would happen, actually. That should make it easier, though. Just backstab, and there you go. Easy peasy. What is happening to the ragdoll physics? I thought I was going crazy. Okay, did that dog just phase through the wall? What was that? Oh, dogs be breaking the laws of physics right now to get to you. Okay, there's one of the keys. Don't know if that opens up the other door, but I know I can at least free the NPC. Oh, yes, please. I actually really needed that. More heals the better. Especially when I'm already running out really fast right now. Oh, there you go. I knew there was at least something here. Okay, I'm not gonna jump down just yet because I know there's some more stuff up here. Could I beat this guy with only 2 S's? Because like, I don't really remember how tough he was. Forgot I didn't kill you guys yet. I think that guy went sicko mode up there because I can hear him. Just hope he doesn't follow me. So many longswords. I don't know why the longsword is actually like a really good weapon. It just does really good damage. Okay, I guess I just go down either way. Really? Another jump? They just can't stop jumping people. That's all they do. They spend their whole days sitting on the... or laying on the ledge waiting for someone to come over. Alright, let's see if I can beat him with 1 Estus. Oh boy. Alright, buddy, let's do this. Wow, you can just backstab him too. Okay, that's not even a backstab. We're just straight up sticking that sword in his ass at this point. What is he doing? Bro is just summoning light from the heavens. That didn't look like I backstabbed. It looked like I just magnetized his butt. And there we go. Thankfully, that was not that bad. A lot of heals, though, so I'm gonna have to rely on this now. Which we're gonna have to work on upgrading that heal a little bit, because that is barely anything. That is a slither of my health. I think I really try to play dead. A lot of embers here. Ooh, one thing I am excited to see if I can beat the dancers, like, early level. That will be pretty cool if I can. So I remember I was watching some other YouTubers try to fight him, and man, the dancers are still no joke if you try to fight him now. Like, even pro gamers struggle to fight her. Mostly because the damage you do is just so terrible, but if you're like if you're patient enough, you actually can do a lot, or you can actually eventually take her down. It's just very hard because I think she also like 2-shot you as well. How do we get up there actually? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm disappointed. I think I'm just just getting lost again. I heard that. Can't trick me. The only reason I may not try to challenge the dancers now is because I don't want to lose my bonfire spot this early. But I might come back like early level though and just see how I do. But there is technically a shortcut right up here, I'm pretty sure. Oh. There we go. I think that's how you get it. Okay, just do this. And there we go. A ring of sacrifice this early on? I usually never use those unless in like emergencies. Or I'm gonna like test something out. Alright, let's see if I can get back to that shortcut. Another ambush. Who saw that coming? Whoa. Okay, they weren't kidding. That's more than an ambush. That's a whole army of enemies right there. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna unlock this shortcut first because I am not equipped for anything else after this. Because I have no more heals and this heal spell is not very good. Oh, okay. This guy tried to jump on me as soon as I opened the door. Well, okay then. Good thing I opened the door first. Man. Well, I feel like most of my deaths are going to be from the enemy, like the mini enemies, not even from the bosses. This is about to be like Dark Souls 1 and 2 over again. Oh, I forgot I was here actually. I thought I was at the other bonfire for a second. Let me head back. I need to get my souls. Alright, this should just be down here. I remember in Liza B there was this like annoying mechanic where like the more damage you took trying to get your souls back, the less souls you would have when you actually collected them. I don't know why that was a mechanic, but I guess they were trying to like punish you more for getting your souls back. Am I really getting jumped again? I'm getting out of here. There's way too many enemies. I don't know why that guy's attacking like he can reach me from down there. Oh, hold on. There we go. Ooh, actually, let's try the parry out since I'm already here. That was terrible timing. Nice, man. The parry window was really generous in this game, actually. I need to start doing that more. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna go free that guy first, because I do have the cell door key. So aggressive. I just got here, man. Already started swiping at me. Okay, so that is a separate key. It's good to know. Alright, I guess I'll just free that dude before I leave. Alright, do I have any better weapons I can start using? A straight sword. No. Rapier. With a broadsword. This was the weapon I actually think I did use. Cause this one already does a little more damage. Alright, so switch to that. What's so unique about this sword? I could try this weapon as well. I'll just have to upgrade my faith a little bit. I am not falling for this again. Why is there just some guy jumping in there? I thought that was an enemy at first.
Ah, no, you're from far away. You must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. Below the high wall is not the home of any lord. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief. What do you say then? Very
Sure.
well. I
Can't guarantee she'll be
place my
alive,
faith
but
in you.
sure.
I am Grey Rat of the Undead. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
What if I just wear this ring for my own, though? Yeah, I'm sure you won't care if we just wear this ring for a little bit. Wow, I still don't fat roll. Maybe it has to be like 70 until you start fat rolling. Alright, let's head back. Man, I still remember when, for some reason, Dark Souls 2 had like ring durability, which was just such a like a weird concept. It's like, why did the rings have durability on them? Like armor, yeah, that's fine, but the rings though, like I don't even think Dark Souls 1 had ring durability. I think that was just a specific Dark Souls 2 thing. Dark Souls 2 has some really weird mechanics, like adaptability. Alright, let's go upgrade my Estus.
Ah, tis good. What need? There are with me.
Yep, I already know. Just seeing if you have any new dialogue. I don't think I'm gonna start brain just yet. I want to actually find something I want to stick with first. I forgot what raw gems does. Doesn't it like lower its durability or something? Apparently it doesn't. I actually don't know what raw gems do. It is nice not having to worry about armor durability anymore, though, like Dark Souls 1. Because I remember I had to always repair my stuff. But now I could just reset a bonfire and boom, it's already done.
Oh, and in one piece. Whatever trinket, you just don't ask me where I got them.
I mean, I didn't even do my deal yet, or my part of the deal yet, but thanks anyways. Yeah, not very good, but thanks anyways.
Do me a favor. Give this ring to old Loretta. A nuisance, I know. Do me a favor. Give a... Goodbye? Oh, this place is a...
What ask it?
Okay, I don't think anyone's dialogue changes for right now until I actually progress in the story. Anything worth getting? Yeah, I better just get some upgrades for right now.
Welcome, husband. Very well, then take.
Only one, huh? In that case, I probably should invest into something else.
Farewell, Ashen. May the
Okay, now they have 4 S's, or 5. That will definitely help out. Okay. So I think now it's just getting to the dancer area. And then I think it's just that big dude. I think that's pretty much all of this first area. Seriously? Please don't come down. Just in case I end up dying. Save me a little bit of time. Ooh, looks like the enemies get 2-shotted now with this sword. Yeah, this broadsword definitely better than the the longsword. You can see why I used this most of the game. Because it looks very familiar. Of course, that guy's still back. Thankfully, I don't really have a reason to go back anytime soon. I remember these guys were a little tough. I want to try that parry, though. I want to see how I do. Alright, come on. Okay, you're a little bit harder than your friend up there. Oh, shit. You brought back up. That's not fair. Come on, guys. One at a time, please. That was a terrible parry. What was that? That was embarrassing. Again with the freaking kicks, man. Okay, thankfully his friend is backing away. Yeah, the only downside of enemies being stun locked is that I also can get stun locked. It's a double-edged sword. Like, I already used almost 5 Estus just find those two dudes. Unless I got to the area now. Great. Yeah, just sit there for a moment. Oh, that's right. I don't think there was a bonfire here yet, actually. I think I'd actually beat the the actual boss first.
Ah, the wait has... I am Emma, High Priestess of... Allow me to speak. You will not find the Lord they have left. To their journey homes, converging at the base of the head to the bottom of the high wall. Forge on through the great gate and raise this banner to proceed. This farewell gift, it is the insignia. If you fear trespassers, then etch this upon your heart, and the old Concord will beckon noble blue sentinels to hunt these fowls.
Well, nice. First covenant.
Unkindled one, go through but beware the vile watchdog of the Boreal Valley. Unkindled, go through the great, but beware the
What an innocent old lady. Why would anyone ever want to harm her? Alright, so I guess pledge to the covenant. Yeah, we're definitely not doing this right now. I'll probably attempt it later, though. Damn it. That's gonna do a lot of damage, I can already tell. Sometimes that backstab does not work right. Whoa. At least his buff already ran out. And there we go. Now I'm probably gonna have to rest again because I'd use all my S's just to explore this area. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it sounds like a good weapon. Okay, there shouldn't be anything else here, I don't think. Can you stop that, please? Yeah, and it's I know that I can probably beat him pretty easily, but I don't know if I'm confident to beat him with just one Estus. I could have sworn I had 0 actually. Do you just gain 1 after killing enemies or something? That is pretty useful, that's true. Alright, let's see if there's any more loot before I go back. That sucks. I freaking put that that gate down and everything. You know what? I'm feeling ballsy. Let's go in there 1 S's and see how we do. 'Cause I don't know it's just me, but I'm feeling lucky today. I feel like I can beat these guys. Just 1 S or guy. Just 1 Estus. So let's see how we do. And worst comes to worst, I will have to just go in, run for my souls as soon as I enter in here. But if I'm about to die though, I'm about to just like die right by the entrance, so that way I can get my souls back really fast. Man, I remember his theme song hits really hard though. Man, this guy looks so cool. Alright, sports, let's do this. Wow, Vort is getting destroyed right now. Rip Vort. Oh, okay, he's trying now. That was crazy. 1 HP. I almost died there, actually, because he freaking cornered me there. That was a clutch. I thought that would have killed me if I waited like 1 second longer. But I was just spamming like my freaking attack and hope that it hit him. GG's though, Vort. You almost got me. 1 Estus. Alright, let's actually get down there. Man, this is really cool. They even paid homage to Dark Souls 1 with this. With the banner. That's a really beautiful view, too. This time, instead of going up, we're going down. Man, those things are scary looking too. Thanks, I guess. You guys are pretty strong considering all the armor I'm wearing. Wow, they just put a bonfire right here. Let's push on a little bit more. I know there's a bonfire a little bit up ahead. Then I'll probably stop there. Surprised I still haven't found a message thing yet. I wonder where they put it in this game. Because usually you get it pretty early on. That's nice of them. They already opened the door for us. I love the dogs. Wow, that's just rude. Just close the door on them. Yeah, I'm just gonna open this. Don't know why these guys didn't just open it themselves, because they don't know how to use doors or use switches. Not very bright. There's a guy down here if I remember correctly. Let me see if I can find him. Which one of you is the one that's not dead? Because I had to say, y'all look the same to me. Oh, there you are.
Please, grant me death. Undo my shackles.
Don't give up hope, buddy.
Oh.
There's always some reason to
Then
live.
it's true. A champion of Ash has to be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yol of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see. Somehow, I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea that I was once a sorcerer?
Sure.
Oh, I should be dead. I, Yol of Londor.
Okay, that should be everything around here. And there we go. Yeah, I'm sure there's treasure ahead. I'm not even dumb enough to fall for that one. Actually, I probably just stop here now. I think I made enough progress for one day. Plus, it was nice getting back into streaming again. Even had one guy join, so well, it's already off to a good start. Alright, I will stop here now, so I will see you guys next time. Bye.